adventurers. Welcome back. It's day 4. The sun is, well, it's coming up over there. Looks like it's a little hidden under the clouds. And as we start this 4th day, let's take a look where we're at here. We found ourselves a nice place to lay our head, if you will, and we've got our classic Drax, mud home built into the side of a mountain. I just launched a community server, and I just started playing with a bunch of people from my community over on Twitch, and it's the first time I haven't started with a mud enclosure. I actually built a house. I lived outside for the first couple of days, and that's a first for me. And I've seen other vintage story players play that way, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to live outside. I'm going to battle the elements, and I highly recommend living in. Yeah, put yourself inside. It's so much. There's so much less stress. So today I was looking and I was thinking, okay, like what are we up to? We've got some cooking pots that we're finally going to do. I think we should put down a quick farm to attract some rabbits with this little rabbit hack I've got. So let's use the water that we have here, so close, and let's just build a little farm. And this won't be our permanent farm. This will be, I always build like a starter farm. And it always is really small. And then like, it never fails. Like much later, I'm like, Drax, what's with the small little farm, man? Why did you do it that way? It doesn't make any sense to me. But we're going to need to build some little gates. So we're going to need a little bit of room. And let's try to get some water, maybe to flow in so we don't have to water it as much. Let's see how long we can get this to get in here. So there's nothing like getting up in the morning and just getting to work. 6 a.m., let's build a farm, right? Let's do something like trying to decide. We don't have a bucket, so that's going to impede our ability to, we can fire off a water jug, which will help us water as well. Yeah, big surprise, everybody. There goes my, there goes the old shovel. You like it? You like it? Little hack here. All right, yeah, nothing fancy. All right, let's build another shovel. We're gonna need a shovel, and we're also gonna need a hoe. And I think farms in the early game, just get them started the first year. And what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna build hoe as well. We're gonna you want to build them because you need to start getting flax. Flax is like in the game, throughout the game, is never easy to get a hold of. And once you get a good crop of it going, you'll be in much better shape. But in the early game, like you're either finding it in the open or you're going to start to grow it yourself. All right, so let's get more of this clear. And remember, we have to build a gate around it. Otherwise the game will spawn rabbits to come and eat your shit. So you have to build a fence. Otherwise they'll ravage it. They'll eat everything. And they're cute and they're cuddly, but they're also assholes. All right, so H, of course, and we'll say not dense. Okay, Drax, look at your fingers. Look at the fingers, do the typing. We're just gonna build a rough fence, which is just 2 sticks and 2 pieces of logs, and an axe, of course. I don't know. Doesn't appear as though we have any logs. We're gonna have to go out and do some cutting, which is fine. I can already tell you right now, we'll need another axe head. So let's just preemptively make this, right? Man, my speed at napping this morning is, I'm rested, I'm ready to go. All right, so, and as we know, we don't live close to a lot of trees. That's the only downside in this area, is that it's not wooded, but pretty close to some trees. And then remember, what I always like to do is, as a tree comes down and we get a seed, we plant it closer to the house so that you know, after the first year, you've got your own like private forest kind of growing close to you. And I highly recommend just taking the seeds back to your house when you're out and about and just planting them closer. And then I do something even crazier is that I leave those trees up for a cold winter day when I've run out of wood and I don't want to run all over the world trying to find another piece of wood. So I sort of radial out and then work my way back in as I'm cutting wood, if that makes sense. All right, this is probably, I mean, to be honest at this point, it's more about the sticks than anything. What was it? Someone last night was saying brown gold are sticks. I don't think you should ever stop picking up sticks. Stop picking up sticks. When you see, especially when you like or run by them in the forest, like when they're on the ground and those easy pickups, do it. All right, this has got some sticks too. Oh, look at that. There was a nice little seed popping out of there. How many sticks do we have? 11. Let's take one more tree. Why do I? Oh, that's a wolf right there. Did you see his tail right side of the screen? He's hidden behind that bush over there. Oh, I'm starving. Maybe, did he kill what killed the lamb? Something killed the lamb. Let's be really cheeky about this. Yeah, it's the wolves. Ugh. I'm tempting fate here, but I'm hungry. There's a pack of wolves right there. There's a pack of wolves right there. Okay, cool. That will make the hunger go away for a minute. Oh, here's some more. Good. Oh, berry bushes abound. Look at this. What are these, blackberries? Black currant. Ooh. Every time I get these black currants, I always think of like black currant jam in real life. It always makes me so hungry. I just want some toast, right? Toast with black currant jam. All right, we almost ate through all of those. Look at that. We picked up enough berries to like sustain ourselves. Hooray. Hey, all right, good. The cooking pots are done. No, I'm not leaving. I'm not losing focus. We are going to build the farm. We're going to do it. We got 10 pieces of meat. Holy crap. Okay. The whole reason we got these cook pots was to start this process, right? And then cook off the rest of this meat. And we're going to need some of these log things here. Let's just make sure we have enough. I don't want to. And then we'll light that up. And that'll cook our first meal. So that's good. And now that we've cooked the meat, you can see that the difference between cooked meat and uncooked meat in terms of it being perishable, the raw meat is going to be dead in 13 hours. And we've got 2 days on the cooked meat before it goes bad. So that's good. That's good. Here, we got a tree to plant. So let's put this on the hill over here. You can see I've already planted some trees if you remember. Oh, look at that one's coming up. Yeah, this will be a nice, beautiful side of the mountain here, full of trees. It'll be full of trees. Remember, Drax has the worst memory known to man, and I haven't memorized this for some reason. Don't make fun of me, all right? There's no shame in coming back here and looking on how to do this over and over and over again. Really, no shame at all. All right, so I don't know. Let's do 32, and then the fence is something like this. But we don't think we have enough sticks. No, it's a gate. That's what we're doing. It's a gate. It's a gate. Oh, look at how close I was. Look at how close I was. It's the opposite of what I was doing. It's funny. Give me this stick. It goes here. Let's put this one here and then go like this. So we're missing one here. All right, so cool. Now we got 2 gates. 2 gates. And then we're just going to enclose this, and we're going to do something crazy like this here. See, the bunny is already like, what are you building there? You building the farm? I'm hungry. Can I come over and eat all your shit? No, bunny. No, you cannot. No, this isn't going to be enough. There isn't going to be enough fences. I'm gonna put a gate here. And we were talking the other night, get out of here, bunny. We were talking about if you could back it up to the water and if the water would protect it from the bunnies. And the answer was no, it will not. And we can just see right now, like, look, the bunny is swimming and he can definitely gain access to it. This is going to be the craziest farm I've ever made. All right, we're out. How many more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. We need more sticks. Sticks! Sticks are the bane of my existence. All right, let's get some more. More sticks. We got enough. Yeah, we have enough like regular wood here. So you can get sticks by chopping leaves off of trees. And then also these bushes, you can kind of see if they're going to have a stick in them because they're dark brown. And I think I've talked about it before and I'll talk about it again. Once you have the ability to get shears, it's one click and it takes the whole bush out and drops all the sticks on the ground. So it is, OP, yep, big time. Yep. That was oh no. Killed by another creature, probably a fox. Probably a fox, we're probably fine. Oh, this flax is good to go. Oh, wow. All right. Let's eat this grain to clear some bag space. And then we'll just keep, what's our stick situation? 15. I don't know. I don't know. I always feel like I'm like, I've got enough sticks. And then 2 seconds later, I'm like, wait, fuck happened to all the sticks, man? Yeah. There's a portal. There's a rift right there. That's that noise. That's the spooky noise you're hearing. That, my friends, is the noise of a rift. We'll be visited by mole men tonight. Oh, okay. So this tree is not going to have any sticks. Here's some sticks right here. I feel like if there was a pie graph of this game, like a huge portion of it would be me just picking up sticks, right? That's not what I wanted to do. I want to do this. Let's eat a mushroom. And we got a pine cone. Pine cone. We're going to plant that right there. Do we get anything else? Do we get any other trees? Nope. We got 23 sticks. Holy shazbot. Holy shazbot. Did I already figure out how to make fences again? Yep, I sure did. Boom, boom, boom. It's how I learn. It's repetition, right? Oh, we got to build an axe. We got to build an axe. Is that lightning? Did you guys hear that? Holy shit. Drax, don't get hit by lightning. I've been hit by lightning. Not in real life, in the game. Hurts. Took some... I'm going to get hit by lightning. You can build a lightning rod. You have to build a lightning rod because sometimes the lightning will hit if you have animals, it'll hit the animals and kill them. All right, got an axe. Good. All right, so then it's this, and then right down the middle. What did I say? We needed 9s. We'll have to build 16. That's fine. And then we'll come right down here and finish it off. Cool. Oh, whoops. And then we'll do crazy shit like that. I meant to close it. All right, now we're going to take our hoe and we're going to clear the land. Oh, you know what though? Let's be smart about this and try to use medium fertility. Did Drax keep some medium fertility soil? Fuck no. All right, we want all this flax and then we got parsnips, onions. Let's put this in here. Let's put that. We have a bunch of, did you see me hit the wall there? That's pretty funny. There's our first meal. We got a lot of bag management going on here. Sorry, everybody. I don't have a lot of storage either, as you can see. We need medium soil. We shouldn't start this farm with low density soil. So let's low fertility soil. We should go find some. It's going to be totally easy to find some medium fertility soil around here. What the heck? Do we really living in a place that only has? I didn't even notice that. I didn't think about that when I picked this location. Huh. I say. Okay. I had my very first time playing the game. I had this where there was no medium fertility soil around me. And it was so, I didn't know any better back then, so it didn't even matter. But yeah, this is all low fertility, all of it. As far as the eye can see, like even down in that hole. How far will we roam? Should we just try to go towards the water and maybe we'll see some? This is happening. I don't remember a time. Oh, here we go. You see it? Watch, it'll all be Pete. All right, well, how far did we have to roam? Not too far. But it'll be worth it. All right, we found some medium fertility soil here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take this and plant it into the ground. Usually it's very easy. It's abundant just about everywhere. I think this is the first time in a long time where I actually had to go looking for it. It just means that when we're out in the world exploring, we just need to find a stack and bring it back with us. I mean, to be honest, in the mid to late game, you're going to have compost and you'll have high fertility soil, and then maybe you'll find some terra petra, and that's the highest of the fertility, and you won't really care. It also means if we're not going to have to, we'll have to be a little bit better at probably turning our crops a little more often. All right, I just want to get at least a full stack here. Boom, 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 boom. And it's just kind of sitting on the outside of it. And I think some might argue, hey, it's not that big of a deal, but like it's so easy to find and it's so abundant. I don't know why you wouldn't just run and grab some if you're planting your first farm or your farm in general. And there's no reason to start a farm at a deficit already, right? This will also be the time when like I run past like 6 pieces of it, right? That we were like right next to the house. How far are we? I mean, we're a pretty good clip away, but I had a sense of where it would be, and my sense paid off. My medium fertility soil sense, here's more of it. So now we're seeing it everywhere, right? And it's just a little bit darker. It would have been really bad news had we this spelt if we'd been eaten by something just trying to get soil. Oh, yeah, here, this is peat, I think. See how dark it is? Peat always throws me because I see it and I think, is that the good? Nope, not the good soil. It's just peat. It's just peat. Hi, my name's Pete. All right, so there was some not too far from the house, but like not as easy as you hope it would be. So we're actually going to replace all of this soil. And I'm by saying that, of course, we're going to have to build yet another shovel. I was commenting when I was playing on the server that like it's been a while since I've had to. This is my first restart, and we restarted the server new a couple days ago, and you get used to having like better tools, and then having the flint it goes so fast. I've forgotten how fast it goes. So if we want to just do a comparison here, you can see that it's a 30% drop in growth speed, and then 25% drop in nutrient levels. So definitely worth taking a couple of minutes and going and finding medium fertility soil. It's so worth it. I mean, you're taking the time to build the thing, right? Like, and I guess, also to this point, that could be on your list of like, hey, when I'm looking to, move to a place, let's make sure the soil in the ground is decent, right? Like, this is like, I found my house in Arizona and the ground is crap. And it's going to need a lot of irrigation and a lot of tending. I mean, we're already going to be away from the water source here, so we're going to need to come in and water every so often, which is some good early game activity. Maybe we won't plant. So the way the water works is it's 75% when it's touching water, 50%, and then on the third block, it's 25%. So technically, this one won't get water. So maybe we won't plant here yet. Maybe we won't plant there yet. This is the craziest looking farm I've done. That's for sure. I might run out of fertility soil here. That's all right. Remember, this is two things are happening here. One, we're going to get some flax going. And two, we're trying to get rabbits to come visit us. We're going to try to catch some rabbits because they're a good source of early game food. Oh, Drax, almost perfect. Almost perfect. And I know there's probably some of you out there that like, Drax, you could have just counted the number you would need before you went out. Math? No way. All right, now some light tilling. Maybe my hope is to get this into the ground before the end of the day, right? And get it going. It takes, the growth on these is 18 days. So if we get them in May, we should get them out in late August. Late August, early September, before hopefully it turns to cold. And yep, you guessed it. One hoe down, one more to go. I think this farm's big enough we can plant all of the seeds we have. And then maybe I've been passing stuff out there just because I don't have the bag space for it, but we're surrounded by a fair amount of seeds. All right, so let's these are onions. And then we do have the flax on us. And then I don't have anything else right now, but we'll go grab it in the house. Oh. You hear those wolves? Do you hear the wolves? They're close by. And this is pretty ambitious, actually, the size of this farm. I could have gone a little smaller, I think. All right, so these are the rest of our seeds. Looks like we've got rye, parsnips, and spelt. So I'm just going to... It doesn't matter, right? Like crop rotation right now doesn't matter because the soil is new, so we can just throw them in. As we go, we're going to have to look and see, hey, how are the nutrient levels for N, P, and K, and what am I planting? And we'll need to rotate them out. Well, we've got more room. And this cloud cover is really throwing the light, huh? I think we saw some stuff just over the hill here. Hello? This is one of those things too where you're like, oh, there was lots of stuff all around. And then we'll run around and not find any of the seeds we just passed. Maybe we'll pull some more medium soil when we see it too. It's going to be a weird way of doing it. Usually I've got a little bit of both, right? Always kind of on me and close to the house. And then I'm a malefactor, so I have a higher chance of pulling seeds no matter what the stage, which I really, really like. This is, I've played a couple other classes, but this is my favorite. I'm a gatherer, right? I like to gather. I'm not a big hunter. I'm not a big fighter. I won't go out and just like hunt molemen. I have, but it's not something that I enjoy. Like I enjoy exploring and gathering. I like the farming aspect of the game. And so for me, it's like the perfect fit. It's like the perfect fit. Nothing like running around in a rainstorm looking for more seeds. And honestly, this is not important. You should be in the early stages always looking for flax and pulling it and making sure that's what's going into the ground. And we're going to have enough food, right? We're going to do enough hunting, and we'll always gather enough berries, and we'll have good storage. And so like, I'm always on the fence. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, farming's so important. You need to farm right away. You should start farming. And then other times I'm like, start a little farm. And moreover, let's go back and we'll build a little moat around it. And I think having any kind of size farm, hello chickens, having any kind of size farm with like a little moat around it will make the rabbits come. And then you can just kill the rabbits for food all the way through the winter. Like it is... it almost feels like cheating to a certain extent. Oh, look at that. We pulled 10 more seeds. That's impressive. All right, so we're just come in here and lay these down, right? Cool. And then for a moat to capture our little friends, first let's build another shovel so that we don't get halfway through this process. Oh, I guess we're out of... Man, what a day I'm having. I'm out of flint, too. Let's see, did I save some in here? I did. Drax knows himself. I always try to keep a little bit of flint and a little bit of grass or sticks in storage. We're tight on storage today, but just in case you die and you want to you got to run back, All right, so we're going to do something like this. We're going to build a little moat around here. And our friendly little rabbits will run right up. They try to run into the farm, and they get stuck on the fence, and then they'll fall down into the little moat. And then we should see here in the next couple of days, this will be a bunch of little rabbits stuck down here, running around, trying to get out. And then rabbits can't hurt you, so you just jump down and you send them on to their next life. And then you've got a pretty steady supply of good meat and also some hides to start. So it's a win for everybody. All right, let's take, we'll go all the way down here. We're probably going to go through yet another shovel, right? They go so fast. And so, I usually make a nice little square, but I wanted to take the water element, so I didn't, I wanted to take the water element. That's why I built it onto the side so I wouldn't have to water the crops. But normally you can just, if you're really just thinking, I just want to get rabbits and the crops aren't necessarily like something that I'm too keen on, you can just make a 4x4 square, put a little fence around it, dig a moat, and the rabbits will come running. The rabbits will come running. All right, so that is our basic farm. Let's close that door, eat some of these. I guess we'll store our one piece of medium fertility soil. We got 15 sticks here. Can we make a ladder? And then so we don't have to keep pulling let's put a ladder right there. So when we go down, we can grab some, and then we just hop right back up. And then I always store the extra ladders right on the wall there. Should we eat our first meal? Yeah, that'd be great, right? what do we got here? A hearty red meat stew. Yeah. I think that your first stew meal is just the best because it's all gravy from here, right? It makes it so much easier to keep your food up. All right, so we got for the sake of like keeping our bags clean, I don't think we've got no animal fat yet, so we can't make a little lantern. We need some more reed baskets, that's for sure. So our little crop isn't up yet, but we're in good shape. We're in really good shape. This is such a solid start. And let's sleep it out. That hunger didn't tip away too much. Did you see it rain in there for a second? It does rain a lot here. You can see, if you hit C, it'll bring up your character menu, but it also brings up this environmental tab, which is where this information from my HUD is being taken. And you can see the outside temperature, and you can see how common the rainfall is. It is common. Current rift activity, that's something I'm always kind of keeping an eye on. Here's where all of our stats are on how well we're fed. And this body temperature number is some number I always keep a hold of in the winter, because if it starts to fall, that's when you'll start freezing. Looks like maybe this chunk has some nice animals, so maybe we'll build a little pit to capture them. He will ram you, so don't get too close. No rabbits yet, but I'm telling you, they're going to come. And then if we look, it's raining now, so we should see that the moisture, you can see it's 75 there. But all of these are either touching water or 1 over, so we won't have to water them, which is excellent. So yeah, that's just your basic farm with a little rabbit moat, my little, let's get some food capturing hack. We need these cattails to come in. That's for next time. We'll build some more storage. I think we need to think about maybe a real house, and probably not right here. I was actually thinking maybe on this plateau over here or on this side of the bank, but let's see how that plays. All right, so we built a farm and a little moat to capture our rabbit friends for food and also for hides. You can hear that we've got some nice sheep that have spawned close to the house. Oh, there's a sheep that fell down into the moat. Oh, all right, it's already working. Hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. The video's over. Now it's time for you to do your part. Follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.